Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 12th of February, 2023, which I guess could be officially coined React Day. Why? Because today was a hell of a day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I announced my big new project on YouTube, which is not just me doing React content, it's me doing 3 new shows on a new YouTube channel called DSPReacts. If you have not seen it yet, you can find it on YouTube. It's just youtube.com/@DSPReacts. Or you can search for @DSPReacts, but since the channel is so new, it might not even come up. It's basically my old vlogging channel, but what I did is I have rebranded it with all new branding, logos, everything. The thing is totally called something different, and now it's going to be the home for my React content as well as other things. Allow me to explain in a nutshell as briefly as I can. If you want the full-fledged explanation, I strongly urge you to go over there and watch. I did a whole giant hour-long video with Q&A and everything in it, explaining the whole new channel. But basically, last year I started doing React content. People really liked it. What I found was when I did the React content, it would get attention for about a week and then immediately fall off the grid because it was on my DSPGaming channel. People go to DSPGaming for gaming. So after having a prominent feature for about a week on the channel, people would just start watching the rest of the gameplay, and that was the end of the attention that the React stuff got. In addition, there became more and more of a demand for me to do more React-style content, and I found that I really started enjoying things that were non-gaming last year. Not to say that I want to stop gaming, couldn't be further from the truth, but I want to diversify myself more on the internet. So, a React channel makes perfect sense, and what I'm doing is 3 new shows. The first is going to be a weekly show called DSP versus the Internet, where I'm going to be watching clips that members of the that members of the channel will submit. That's right, this new channel is all about members. If you become a member, you get to submit videos for me to watch during this weekly show. We did a dry run of that today on the channel over there, and it was kind of hit or miss. Some things were really funny and people liked, and other things weren't, because here was the thing. People didn't know about the channel until I had already started streaming. So there was no opportunity for people to say, oh, I want to become a member, and I have these videos in mind, and let me submit them early, and let Phil review them and pick the better videos, and now we can have, a great live React segment. Instead, it was me just randomly picking things that people were literally live posting up for me to react to. Some of them were good, some of them were not. Some of them, sadly, were a lot of copywritten stuff, like, for example, how about this video that analyzes Guardians of the Galaxy? I can't do that. It's Marvel. It will immediately get claimed and blocked on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, it was an interesting experiment. About an hour and a half of me doing this DSP versus the Internet show. I urge you to give it a look, see what you think, leave comments on it, let me know feedback for that. So, members will be suggesting videos for me to watch on a weekly show once a week that I will do of that. The other thing is React-style content that's long form, meaning me reacting to, say, a giant documentary, that could be anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours long. I did many of these last year. You guys love them. And so that's going to be like a once-a-month style project where I'll maybe take an entire day of streaming and do a react to one of those big things. That's just going to be called DSP Reacts. Then the third idea I have is called DSP Asks It. I'm going to be interviewing people as an interview series. I already have 2 different people lined up for it. I just haven't confirmed the details nor how exactly I'm going to do this series yet. I would like feedback. How would you like to see me do it? Would you like me to see me announce the guest early or not? Perhaps maybe a surprise guest makes more sense, so that way, let's be honest, cuts down on trolling and harassment. Thing is, if you knew who the guest was ahead of time, perhaps you could queue up some questions early. How would you like to see the interviews? Should it be a live stream or should it be more of an on-demand video? This is all stuff to start discussion now that you guys know that this channel exists and this is how it's going to be. Again, this is the nutshell, abridged explanation of everything. I strongly urge you head over to DSP Reacts. First of all, subscribe to the channel because you need to talk in the chat. It's just like DSP Gaming. You need to be subbed for 24 hours to talk on any stream. So I strongly recommend you sub to the channel. It will not be flooded with content. You don't have to worry about your inboxes being demolished or anything like that. Okay? And then, think about becoming a member, because if you become a member, that's how you're going to have the ability to suggest the videos for the weekly DSP versus the Internet show and get all the benefits, all right? So give it a look. Thanks to those who were here live. It was a great supportive stream. It was, way better than I thought it was going to go. Most people like the idea. It's just that people have to get used to the idea of going to a different channel to see my content when it's been primarily just go to DSP Gaming for about 1.5 to 2 years now, okay? But by the way, It's only the React content. That's it. All the gaming, the Level 1 podcast, this show, the Daily Wrap, are all staying right here on DSP Gaming. Okay? Cool. Now, the second half of tonight, the Super Bowl was on TV. I have not seen a moment of it. I don't even know what happened with the game. I have no clue. I've been working all night. I did 3 straight hours of private React videos for patrons this month. They're now all uploading. So the good news is they're all done. Of course, I was working my butt off tonight. It is what it is, right? But it was great. I'm glad I got it out of the way, and it should be, I hope the patrons are pleased with what I did for them. And it all seemed to go, according to plan, no problems or anything like that with corruption of videos or anything like that, thank goodness. And it's all out of the way now. So that means that tomorrow I can come back full force with gameplay for you. Here's what's going to happen on Monday, the 13th of February. First, the Level 1 podcast. We're going to recap the whole DSPReacts thing, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of discussion around it where people will have opinions and ideas, and I cannot wait to hear. It'll be the first opportunity for me to listen to you and what you have to think about it. Okay, then it's the continuation of Hogwarts Legacy on the first stream, and then it's Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on the late shift, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. So all a normal day on DSP Gaming. Okay, guys? All right, I got to get out of here. I got to finish uploading. I got to get out of here. I've been in this office for like 4 straight hours. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone who supported DSPReacts today. I hope that you'll give it a look and maybe support it further if you weren't here today earlier for it. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow on DSP Gaming for a full day of gaming fun.